Follow, follow the sun, and which way the wind blows when this day is done. Breathe, breathe in the air, set your intentions, dream with care. You gotta take it in. This has gotta be a good life. This has gotta be a good life. This could really be a good life, good life. I say, oh, this feeling that you can't fight. The city is on fire tonight. This could really be a good life, a good, good life.
Hey YouTube, I'm back. Never really went anywhere, just hadn't posted anything in a while. Smoking my John Keller custom cob. Thanks John, cheers buddy. He makes some great pipes. Really becoming a man of his craft. And it's some mature Virginia. Felt like something sweet today. Hanging out in downtown Houston today. The city being my second favorite spot, the ocean being my first. I like the city. There's lots of moving parts, lots of hustle and bustle and people and cars and trains and buses. You can really just go there and get distracted and kind of lose yourself in all that, you know, in a good way. So what have I been up to? Well, I don't know. Let's see. I got a sailboat and I'm selling it to the other side of the world. There's that. It's crazy, it's dumb, it's stupid, it's very dangerous. I know, trust me, I've heard them all. But lots of things have changed these past couple years. And with change comes a different perspective, a different insight. You always learn a little bit when there's a drastic change. And so yeah, I'm going for it. You know, I kind of figured that I'm 45, my kids are grown, I'm single, I had a 12-round bout with cancer, and the notion of working a 9-to-5 for a little bit of money just so you can have a better retirement suite at the end of it all just didn't appeal to me very much. I think I would rather bank 1 million great moments rather than $1 million. I kind of have this feeling that 1 million great memories is going to be way better company when you're laying on your deathbed than $1 million stashed away in some bank somewhere. So I look at life a little differently now. I'm kind of in it for the moments. Kind of for the here and now. I thought a lot about what or how my success will be defined. And I don't think, to me, success will be defined by how far I go, how many destinations I get to. Rather, I think that I would have succeeded the day the boat leaves the dock. Because success for me is just having the courage to try. So it really doesn't matter if I make it around the world and back again, or if I sink the very first night at sea. If I do sink the very first night at sea, I can tell you this: I'm gonna go down shaking my fist. I did it. And I promise you they're gonna find me floating with a smile on my face. I've deemed myself Captain Rerun, by the way. Rerun used to be my nickname a long time ago. I used to tour this band called Carolyn Wonderland, and her bass player was one of my favorite people in this whole world. His name was Chris Sweet and Low King. And one day we were at this club, and I had already been to the same venue 3 times that year with 3 different bands. And as we're standing there by the pool tables, the club owner comes up and he looks at me and he was like, "Damn, son, you're like a bad rerun. Every time I turn the TV on, there you are." Chris got a big laugh out of that, and ever since then he's called me Rerun. Every time I run into one of my friends from back in that era and they're like, "What's up, Rerun?" I think about him and a big smile comes across my face. I looked up how you become a captain, and there was like 2 ways to do it. One was to take all the classes, get all the certificates, blah blah blah, spend all the money. And the other one was get a sailboat, step on board, and deem yourself the captain. That's what I did. Captain Rerun. Cheers. That's funny. So I'll be going to the Caribbean this winter with my dad. And then I'll be planning a trip up the East Coast. And then not this winter, but the winter after next, I'll be going back to the Caribbean, cross the Panama Canal, and making my very first major ocean passage across the Pacific. I'm thinking to French Polynesia, then New Zealand, Australia, Madagascar, then Southern Africa. And then up to the Canary Islands and into the Mediterranean Sea. But I don't know, that all could change, but that's sort of the itinerary right now. I'll be posting my destination, so if I'm coming to your neck of the woods, man, message me. Let's hook up, have a smoke, have a drink, make one of those great moments, for sure. Anyways, that's all I've got for tonight. Just wanted to reconnect with you guys, let you know what I was up to, let you know I still love you, and hope that love flows both ways. So I'm going to chill out, enjoy this view, finish my pipe, and call it a night. So cheers, happy smokes.
Walk away from all that you know. Walk away, you know you're wrong. Walk away and hold your own. And I've seen people holding on to something